Jai Ram Krishna Hari
Jai 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 Jai Ram.
Shubhodayam. Page number 7. Together. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunattu Sahaviyankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormamrutangamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Page number 23. Second quote. Please repeat. If you really want to judge of the character of a man, look not at his great performances. Every fool may become a hero at one time or another. Watch a man do his most common actions. Those are indeed the things which will tell you the real character of a great man. Several times I repeated. Once again I will repeat. These are the sayings of Swami Vivekananda out of deep meditation. So these are, and Swami Vivekananda himself told, I never quoted anything from anywhere. Whatever I told are from the Upanishads. So these are the Upanishadic mantras in English. In one of his Karma Yoga lectures, Swamiji told this. And here, what Swamiji is telling, every fool may become a hero at one time or another, but to judge the real character of a man, one has to watch him do most common actions. And several times we neglect, because seeing our great performances, we become proud. We think we know everything. We think we can ignore them. Those are very preliminary. Those are very basics. They are for children. They are for spiritual people, not common gentlemen. Like this we neglect. And in one of his Karma Yoga lectures itself, Swamiji tells one beautiful story from Mahabharata. Once a sage was doing tapasya in the forest. And in that forest, he did lot of tapasya. And for several weeks, he went without food, without water, just living on pranayama and dry leaves. So, after coming out of meditation, he became he felt hungry. He went in search of food. He went to the nearby village and roamed in few streets. But nobody responded. He cried, Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi, Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi. But nobody responded. Nobody gave alms, surprised, and a bit worried. After that, a little irritated and became angry. I did this much tapasya, nobody gave food to me. Went into the forest again and sat under the tree. He was meditating. And after some time, he saw some dry leaves were falling from the tree on his body. Already he was very angry. So he became irritated. Who are throwing these dry leaves on my body? He looked up. He saw one crane and crow were fighting each other. In that fight, the dry leaves of the tree were falling on him. He became very angry and irritated. He looked at them intently. Because of his tapasya, he attained some power in his organs. So, because of his intense looks, those two birds burnt into ashes and fell on the ground. He became proud, little more proud. I have attained this power. But with his power, probably he could not get food. So he again went in search of food again into another village in another direction. There he was standing in front of a house and asking for alms. Mother, please give some alms. Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi, like that he was asking. Then the woman of the house, homemaker, was asked him to wait because just then her husband has come. She was serving her husband. So this monk is a young monk, looking young. So he can wait. So, oh monk, please wait. I will serve my husband and come back. But while serving her husband, she also did not take much time. But she was lovingly and devotedly, as a regular habit for her, she was lovingly serving her husband. But meanwhile, this monk was crying again and again, Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi, Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi. So she comforted her husband and came out with food, very delicious items in her hands. Seeing them also, that monk did not feel happy, even though he was hungry. But because he was more angry than hungry. More angry than hungry. Because she made him to eat. She did not know my spiritual power. So he was also looking at her intently. So what happened? Suddenly that lady replied, I am not a crow, I am not a crane to burnt into ashes. This did not happen in the last 20 years, some 100 or 1000 years in Mahabharata time. At the time, this is not there. Not even that cameras, CCTV cameras, nothing was there. But how she came to know, that surprised him. Seeing his puzzled face, she again replied, I serve my husband, I do all my household duties with more love, more interest, more shraddha. I don't think these are very common actions, very common things for each and every lady. I feel that these will do highest good to me. These things will give me highest happiness, greatest happiness, and these works will lead to me for highest goal of my life. That is what the sages aspire for. Dharma, artha, kama, after that moksha, liberation. What the spiritual aspirants, sages aspire. That by doing these common household duties, I can attain that one. That kind of faith I have in my scriptures, in my traditions. I was lovingly serving my husband. See, all of us do sweeping in the house. We also feed husband. But this lady did those works as worship of God. each and everything. So even those common actions, because of her common actions, she attained that kind of power because of her attitude and her Shraddha. So we should not neglect any small thing, either wishing our teachers or respecting them in our minds, in our actions, words, teachers and elders, and whatever we have learned since our childhood, all the good things we have to repeat. We should not neglect those things only. Ultimately, the aggregate of these things only form our character. Okay? So, today onwards, we will be more cautious about small things. Okay? Have a wonderful day. Please proceed to the class.